Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. Question came up, how do I get the barrels out of a Victor motor? And Victor made these motors in a 2-spring or a 3-spring, but that's all relatively the same. How do I get these barrels out of here, off the motor board? Well, you have the winding crank ratchet here in the paw, but they have a screw that preset, and you take that little screw out. You have to clean things off and take the screw out, and you can see here somebody's beat on this trying to get it apart. This whole shaft goes this way. You need a piece of brass, which I like, or you need a piece of wood. You have to measure it so that it'll be longer than the spring barrels you have. Luckily, these things have a thing here to hold the crank, so you just come in like this. Now, you can use wood or you can use brass. I always use brass, but it has to be the size of this machined area, not the size of the threads. So you just come in here like this. Take the gear off. The gear fell down. And now you can see it's coming apart. So after you get this shaft out, which is the winding crank end, you just reach in and pull the barrels out like that. They're kind of stuck because this piece here is stuck into the casting on this side. Now you can come in and separate all these.
And you should mark them 1, 2, and 3?
You should mark them 1, 2, and 3. These have a special winding crank mechanism in them. Let me show you. You see here we have this slot cut into the arbor that holds the springs together. That's what that fits in. But also, you have these tangs. So that tang that fits up right here, see this little piece here? That fits together like that to help them wind up. So you have to know where you are, what one you took out. So now we know spring 1, 2, or 3, or 1 and 2. Now all you have to do is have video. You hit this with a 2x4 on the side, pine, and that'll pop this plate out at 45-degree angles. We have videos on that, and you're in the works to take all the springs out and repack them and do them. And it looks to me like everything's pretty dried out, and that's my tip for the day.